Hey guys, Jonathan Mozart here for Jam Sports 100, the JM Sports Show. How is it going? It's been a while. It's been a real long while, and I do apologize for that, but I am back, and it is time to start talking some NFL football for the 2019 NFL season. That's what we're here for, and in this video, we are going to take a look at the opening matchup of the season between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears, the annual Thursday night kickoff game. And this year it'll feature these two teams as we get set to enter the 100th NFL season. Now, this video is being recorded a little bit later than I would like. It is actually game day as I am recording this, so the game will be kicking off here in actually just a couple of hours. So I do apologize for getting this one out a little bit late. Before we get to all that, I do want to talk really quickly about the picks here and how things are going to work. First of all, I'm going to do it a lot like this format where each game is going to get their own separate video. So a lot of videos probably won't be too long throughout the year just because there's so many to make. But I am going to do it this way also. Overall records and stuff, I'm going to keep them down in the description. I don't think I'm going to say them in every video. But I will remind you that they are down in the description. I will say it here for this video though because it is the first of the year. Regarding the record, last year I did a terrible job with picks. I made a couple of picks here. I only really made picks that I actually kept track of for the first couple of weeks. I made picks almost every week on the Facebook page, but I didn't really keep track of them. Therefore, I don't have anything updated. So I decided to scrap the season and pretend like it didn't happen. I did the wins and losses that I did have actually on record. I took off on both sides, and I believe there was a tie there too that I also took off or two ties that I also took off. So we are basically pretending like the 2018 season didn't exist record wise. So, with all of that, our overall record in picking in the NFL is a record of 1,056 wins, 644 losses, and 5 ties coming into the game here tonight. Let's talk about said game now, shall we? Let's do it. As we said, 100 years of NFL football, so it is very fitting that the Bears and the Packers, one of the oldest rivalries, is going to be kicking us off here. And it's a new era in Green Bay as Matt LaFleur has taken over as head coach for Mike McCarthy. It'll be the first time Aaron Rodgers has run a new offense since 2008. And Aaron Rodgers has not really had an opportunity to run that offense yet outside of practice. He didn't play in the preseason, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. He was supposed to play in the preseason game that they had against the Raiders in Canada, but due to poor field conditions, he did not play. Rodgers, as we know, has a lot of success against the Chicago Bears. He looks to keep that up here tonight. Aaron Rodgers comes into the game tonight having beaten the Bears 16 of the 21 times he has faced them. That does include a big come from behind win a season ago in the season opener. Again, like this year, a lot like Aaron Rodgers, if you remember, went down at the hands of Khalil Mack with a knee injury. Rodgers came back. The Packers were down by 20 at one point in that game and were able to come back for a win late and with some Aaron Rodgers and Green Bay Packers magic. And then in the second game between the Bears and the Packers in December, the Bears were able to get a win. That win clinched them the North Division and also snapped what was a 5-game winning streak as far as the Bears Packers series goes for the Bears snapped that streak that the Packers had going at that time. It's going to be interesting as far as this Packers offense to see how things go. It's supposed to be a little more run oriented. I'm really interested to see Aaron Jones. He's going to probably get more carries this year. It'll be good to see if he can hold up. He's a very, very talented back. Excited for that. Meanwhile, talking about this Bears team a little bit, though, we already talked about how the Bears obviously want to get the taste out of their mouth of what was a pretty tough defeat to take to begin the season last season. The Bears also haven't won a season opening game since 2013. They look to snap that tonight as well. And the Bears defense is going to be a huge key in that. This Bears defense, I really, really like them. They're still really, really good. They didn't play much in the preseason. I don't think that matters, especially if you're Khalil Mack. We saw it in that first game that he had last year. He had the strip sack, a fumble recovery, and a touchdown in that game. Khalil Mack is a monster. Mack wreaked havoc on the Packers last season. I expect him to do it again tonight. This Bears defense, I expect them to wreak havoc on the Packers again tonight, especially in this new offense as Rodgers kind of tries to figure things out. He says he pretty much feels like he's got a pretty good feel for things, but really, I don't think he can fully know that until he gets into a game time situation tonight. And as I said, this Bears defense is really, really good. 27 interceptions a season ago that led the NFL. Also, just one more quick thing on defense, and it's not even really, it's just interesting when you look at both sides at safety. These two teams have completely swapped safeties. Adrian Amos is a safety now for the Green Bay Packers. He was with the Bears a season ago, and Clinton Dix was with the Redskins at one point last year, and he is now with the Bears this season. He signed a 1-year deal with them. So safeties on opposing sides this season and tonight, so that will be fun to watch as well. So let's make a pick, shall we? I've kind of gone back and forth about this, but to be completely honest, I believe that the Packers and Aaron Rodgers and the offense can be fine, even though they didn't play in the preseason, or at least Aaron Rodgers didn't play in the preseason. I do like this offense. I like what I've seen. I think this Packers team is very, very talented. I think they have an opportunity to compete for a division this year, but I just don't know if tonight is the night. I'm not comfortable enough to pull the trigger on that. I I've got to go with the Bears here. I think the Bears are the better team at this point. I think there could be some bugs with Rodgers and Packers in this offense, especially early on in the game. And this is a defense that you do not want to make mistakes against with the Chicago Bears. They will capitalize on them. They will make you pay. I can see the Packers maybe making a mistake early and it costing them. I do think this game will be close. I don't think it'll be a blowout. I think it'll be close, kind of like what we saw in the opening game last season minus the 20-point deficit. I don't think we'll see one of those from either side, but I do think that this game will be competitive. Packers fans, Bears fans, I think it's going to be stressful for both of you guys, so we're both of you fan bases, so we'll see how that goes. But in the end, I do have the Bears getting the win. So there you go. This is kind of how things are going to be. Normally, I hopefully won't be as stumbly on videos, but it's been a while since I've done one of these. So I don't think I did terrible. I'll watch it back and see what I think, but I don't think I did terrible, but I did stumble a couple times. Oh well, it happens. But anyway, this is going to be what a lot of these are going to be like, hopefully, and hopefully I don't get frustrated and just give up, because it can be a lot of work to do that and put these together. But also a lot of fun if you enjoy it as I do. Don't forget to like the JM Sports Show page on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Links as always are down in the description. Haven't really done much either place lately, but that is a good place to be if you either want to, or either I don't make picks here, or you want to see a video. Occasionally, I'll post something. I'll try to be a bit better about that. So hopefully there'll be content there for you guys to look at as well. Until next time, I am Jonathan Mosette for JM Sports 100, the JM Sports Show, and I will see you guys later.